Hey you, yeah you, are you still using the default crosshair?
Yes.
Let me break it to you. It's holding you back, and here's why. The default crosshair is clunky, inconsistent, and honestly, it doesn't help you focus on what matters most, hitting your shots. It's designed to be generic, not optimal. I can't stress enough how many times I die because of this default crosshair. But don't worry, I got you. Today, we are diving into something that completely changed the way you play Marvel Rivals. So I'm gonna show you 5 of my top crosshairs that I use in this game for different heroes. What works for me might not work for you right away, but I can promise you this. Once you try some of these crosshairs and match them to your playstyle, you're gonna fall in love with how much smoother and more precise your gameplay feels. Also, make sure to watch until the end because I'll share tips on how to customize your crosshair for your favorite heroes and some gameplay example to show you just how effective these crosshairs can be.
Let's go.
First up, we got the blue crosshair. This one is a game changer for anyone who plays tracking heavy characters like Punisher or Star-Lord. That said, it's versatile enough to work with anyone. This reminds me of the tracking crosshairs that pros used in Overwatch, but it feels even better here. The clean design lets you keep your focus on the target, and trust me, it's a base when you're locking onto the enemy's mid-fight. So if you've played Punisher, you already know that this guy is all about precision and tracking. And this crosshair is perfect for that. See how clean and simple it is? It gives you a crystal clear view of your target while keeping your aim steady. With Punisher's rapid fire style, you need a crosshair that doesn't distract you but still lets you lock onto your enemy. And the blue crosshair does just that. If you look at this gameplay against these players, I'm melting them without breaking a sweat. It's like this crosshair was made for Punisher. Whether you are laying down suppressive fire or landing headshots, it helps you stay on target every single time. You also can pause the video and copy these settings. Okay, next let's talk about melee crosshair. This one might look goofy at first, but hear me out, it's perfect for melee focused characters like Panther, Magic or Iron Fist. So I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not a melee man, it's just not my style. So I prefer ranged characters like Hela or Punisher or Black Widow. But I know some of you love to get up close and personal. And if that's you, this crosshair is perfect, especially if you're playing Panther. Panther is a beast in melee combat, and this crosshair lets you focus entirely on your positioning and movement. It's not meant for aiming, it's designed to guide your slashes and help you land those big hits. Also, the crosshair doesn't clutter your views, and it aligns perfectly with Panther's fast-paced, close quarters playstyle. If you're playing other melee focused characters like Magic or Iron Fist, this will work for them too. Now, I wouldn't recommend it for Spider-Man and Cyclops since they still need to aim for precision. But for Assassin or pure melee champs, yeah, this crosshair slaps. I've seen a ton of Magic mains on TikTok rocking this, and I get why, it just works. Okay, let's move on to the Phantom Crosshair, a true game changer. This crosshair is solid all around. It's similar to Blue Crosshair but with no middle gap, which gives it a tighter and more focused feel. It works literally with any character in the game. I use this one all the time, especially with 2 of my favorite characters, Hela and Black Widow. So let's talk about Hela first. If you played her, you know she is all about precision. Whether you are landing devastating headshots or unleashing her abilities, accuracy is everything. The Phantom Crosshair keeps your aim tight and focused with no middle gap to throw you off. It's super clean and it really helps when you're juggling her skill shots and tracking enemies. You can see here how it allows me to stay locked onto targets even during intense fights. It's just so intuitive. It feels like an extension of your abilities. If you're like me and love using characters that thrive on precision, the Phantom Crosshair is a must try. Trust me, once you try it, you won't go back. So next up we have the Red Crosshair, and let me tell you, this one's a beast. It's super helpful for characters like Moonlight and especially Winter Soldier. Now, if you're playing Winter Soldier, you already know his playstyle. Quick, precise shots with no room for error. And this crosshair is like it was made for him. You can see in these clips just how clean and responsive the red cross is. It keeps you dialed in, so whether you're snapping to targets or holding your ground in a firefight, you're always hitting your mark. Winter Soldier's gun thrives on precision, and this crosshair helps you stay laser focused while landing those rapid shots. What's crazy is that Shroud, one of the top players in the scene, actually uses this crosshair in the game. And if it's good enough for him, you know it's gotta be the top tier. Okay, lastly, now let's talk about the green dot crosshair, and this is my favorite crosshair in the game. A compact, precise and incredibly effective option. I've been using this crosshair with Black Widow, and let me tell you, it's an absolute game changer for landing those long distance precision hits. Black Widow is all about staying sharp and striking with pinpoint accuracy, especially at range. This crosshair keeps everything simple, there's no unnecessary clutter, just a clean dot to guide your aim. It's perfect for lining up those critical shots, whether you are picking off enemies from afar or securing clutch plays in the heat of battle. One of the biggest advantages of the green dot crosshair is how it allows you to focus entirely on your target. You're not distracted by extra elements, which is so important when you're trying to land long-range headshots. And here's the thing, it's not just for long distance combat. Even in mid-range fights, it holds up beautifully, letting you snap to target with ease. It feels incredibly responsive, which is exactly what you need when you're playing a character like Black Widow, where every shot needs to count. If you're someone who likes hit scan characters or characters with a precision playstyle, this crosshair is a must-try. Now that we covered the best crosshairs to use, let me quickly show you how to import these crosshair codes into your game. To adjust your reticle, head over to the settings menu, navigate to either the keyboard or control options. You'll see a button labeled called import or export next to it. So click on import, copy the code for your chosen crosshair and paste it into the text box. Hit save and you're good to go. You can also click the plus icon next to the advanced and you can modify several parameters including reticle animations, dot width, circle width, reticle opacity, outline width, outline opacity and so on. You also can export your own custom crosshair or tweak the settings further. Adjust the settings to your liking like the color, thickness and gaps. So once you're happy with it, click on export and it will generate a code for you. Save that code somewhere safe or share it with your squad so they can use it too. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, hit that like button and drop a comment below letting me know which crosshair is your favorite. If you are new here, consider subscribing to the channel for more tips, tricks and gameplay breakdowns. It really helps support the algorithm and allows me to keep bringing you more content like this. And one more thing, I live stream regularly on Twitch and YouTube, so if you want to see these crosshairs in action live or just hang out and chat, make sure to follow me there. Links are in the description below. Thanks so much for watching and as always, keep grinding, keep improving and I'll see you in the next one.